Hi YouTube, my name is Kathleen. I just wanted to come to you today and introduce myself and let you know a little bit about my hair history. As long as I can remember, my hair has always been thin, and that's okay. I'm fine with that. You know, I have thin hair. I have thin hair. I played a lot of sports growing up, so around the age probably 6th, 7th, 8th grade, you know, I started to do my own hair because I didn't want my mama to do it anymore. So you can only imagine, you know, a young girl trying to do her own hair, coupled with the fact that I play sports and I'm always sweating my hair out, you know, every day, you know, and taking that hot comb fresh off the stove and trying to, you know, slick down them edges. You can just imagine the damage that I did to my hair. But I'm gonna go on. So I got my first perm in the 8th grade, and that was cool, whatever. And in high school, I mainly just wore braids because I was still playing sports. You know, I didn't always wear braids, so I was still trying to do my own hair. But, you know, I did what I knew to do. Fast forward to college, that's when I started doing the weaves and all that good stuff. And yes, I did use glue. Bad, just bad. I remember one time I got a perm, and then a week later I went and put in a sew-in in my hair. And when I took out that sew-in, my hair came right along with it. I mean, just a disaster, you know, just messing up my hair. I don't even want to go into much detail about my perming process. I mean, it was bad, especially when I was younger. You know, I was a little shy and a little timid when I was younger. I mean, hey, it is what it is. That was my personality. So you can imagine me young. The lady just put perm in my hair, and then she's gone. She went somewhere in the back talking on the phone, you know, doing her thing. And I'm sitting there like staring a freaking hole through the door, trying to figure out, like, lady, are you coming back to take this mess out of my hair? Because I have a really sensitive scalp. And it was just the most excruciating pain. I've always, you know what? I always had scabs afterwards. And that was the terrible part. And then, you know, they're burning your hair with that chemical. And then you go in and you try to rinse the stuff out. And they always want to stay, you know, rinse out that one part that's got the burn. And they on there for like 10 minutes. And it's like stinging the mess out of you. And it's just bad. You know, my perm process never went well. My hair always burns up. Like, once they put it on, like, they couldn't even have to get through putting all that relaxer on my hair without my head being already burnt it. It was already tingling, already on fire. And, you know, it's like you want to leave it in a little bit so it'll take and so it'll work. But anyways, neither here nor there. My experiences were never good. My hair was always thin, never grew past my collarbone. If, you know, that was probably the longest it's ever been. Never grew past there. And, you know, it was just bad. So you start hearing about everybody going natural. You know, I'm not the one to just jump on a bandwagon or anything, but, you know, considering my history, you know, why wouldn't you want your hair to be healthier? And, you know, just, I mean, who wouldn't want to not have to get perms anymore? Like, that's awesome. But at the same time, I heard about it, but I still didn't know about it. I was like, shoot, I don't know if my hair gonna curl up like that. I don't know if my hair gonna, you know, do, you know, what everybody else's hair is doing. And, you know, and it's not about what everybody else is doing. It's just about the health of your hair. And so, I mean, I had a friend who went natural, and, you know, I saw, you know, her hair in its relaxed state, and I see it in its natural state. and it's just 10 times better. Although she already had thick hair and it was already nice and lengthy, but it was just 10 times, better, and 10 times is healthier. So, and then looking at all the videos on YouTube, shout out to everybody who does YouTube videos and, lets everybody know their experiences and tries to teach them a little something, that's really what the turning point for me was, seeing that, everybody, is, dealing with it and making their hair work. And everybody has pretty much the same responses. This is the best decision I've ever made. And, it just was so exciting. It's just like, yes, I want to do that. Everybody's having such good success with their hair, whether it be curly, whether it be a fro, whether it be, whatever the texture is. So that's basically the reasons why I went natural. Okay, so second, my hair type. According to the Andre Walker hair type system, I am about a 4B in the front and in the middle. And on the sides, I would have to say I'm probably a 4C. Heck, I'm probably a 4D, 4E on the sides and in the back. It's just this big poop. It's a real cotton-like texture, really soft. When I, rub my hands through my hair, it's like, if this makes any sense, cotton field, right? And then you got little sprigs, just mixed in. So it's not all, all curls right here. It's like, let me see. In the midst of, all this frizz, you have a curl. So you see what I'm saying? It's like, you put your hands in and you can feel like a whole bunch of curly patches right here. But it's all in between poof. All in between frizz. But here, I don't feel or see any of those defined curls like there is up here. You see that? See, none of those are actually here. It's just all cotton-like in the back and in the side and on the sides. So that is my hair texture. Lastly, my whole purpose in this YouTube channel, in this YouTube venture, and my natural journey, wanting to show you guys, my whole journey, is basically the fact that I learned a lot from everybody else on here, and it really helped me. It got me excited, got me, just ready to embark upon this journey, and I'm here to, just join in on that and encourage others that are trying to go natural and embarking upon this new journey just like I am. Maybe you're in the same stage. I just BC'd September 21st, 2012. So it's been about 20 seconds today. It's been 1 month since I BC'd. But yeah, just to lend support, help those through my experience. Maybe you have hair texture like mine, real cottony, just poofy, got a little bit of, curls going on, but, maybe you have the same type of hair as me, and maybe you can learn through me and I can learn through you. So this is basically just, I want to share my experience, document my experience, and help others along in their journey. One thing I did forget is to tell you I didn't tell you, when I went natural or anything like that. Let me get to that. So, my last relaxer was either late February of 2012 or early March. The reason I don't know is because at that time, I didn't necessarily decide that I was going natural. I was just tired of dealing with my hair, and I put it in a weave. So that was the last time I got a relaxer. I put it in a weave probably couple months later, because I had learned from previous experiences not to put a sew-in right after you get your hair permed. But it wasn't until June of 2012 that I was like, you know what, I want to go natural. I want to try this. I want to start my natural journey. No more relaxers. I'm done. I just can't deal with it anymore. So June of 2012 is the month that I decided I want to go natural. So I transitioned. Well, I'm counting it from my last relaxer to my big chop for 6.5 months. Big chopped on September 21st, 2012. It's currently October 22nd. And it's been 1 month and 1 day that I've been fully natural. And you know what? I had originally wanted to transition for about a year at least. I was like, I'm not big chopping, I'm not doing it. But my hair, being that it was already thin and already just really damaged from all the relaxers, it broke off like that. It was just thin and straggly, and it was like wash days were the worst, trying to deal with the two textures. And I just woke up and I was just like, you know what, I'm cutting this mess off. I'm cutting it off. And let me tell you, that was the best decision I have ever made. Like, you know how easy it is to wash my hair now? Oh, I'm loving it. Just get in the shower, do your thing, and get out. Let that mug air dry and keep it going. Like, oh, I should have been chopped a long time ago. And that's just my opinion. We all have, things that we're dealing with, but my hair was it was at its last leg, and I couldn't deal with it anymore. So I big chopped, and I'm loving it. You know what I mean? It's just so, I feel great. I feel free. I feel liberated. I just feel, like, I can let my hair down, and I ain't got no hair, but I can let it down. You know what I mean? But anyways, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, anything you want to ask me, just let me know. Leave it in the comments box. Thumbs up if you like. And again, thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Bye.